Good morning this morning, and welcome to a Ryan Day Needs Your Respect because it's earned edition of the OHIO podcast. Do us a big favor, everybody, and smash that like button. By the way, these are our new coffee mugs. You can get those in the store. Just head on over to theohiopodcast.com, click on store, and there you should be able to purchase one when Chris gets those up in the store. They were delivered to him yesterday. He's just got to put them up in the inventory in the online store, and he'll be able to ship those out to you. I think $15 plus shipping, or if you are a member of our YouTube channel, you'll get your shipping absolutely free, 100% free if you have the code that comes with your membership at checkout. If you don't have that code, email us at theohiopodcast@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to send you that code via email. By the way, we have some cool Podfather hats that I'm sporting today. I joked with my stepson's girlfriend that she should wear this to school, and she giggled. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. All right, guys, check it out. We need to talk about Ryan Day. Okay, let's cut through all the BS. And there are two kinds of people that need to respect Ryan Day. Number one, they're the kind of people who, much like myself and my co-host, after losing to the team up north for a fourth consecutive year, were ready to fire Ryan Day. And then he goes on this epic 4-game winning streak in the college football playoff to become the first ever coach not born in the state of Ohio to lead Ohio State to a national championship, right? We all know the story. It's an amazing story. It's great. And he earned my respect back, right? And he did this amazing piece on WSYX Channel 6 here in Columbus where he sat down and they interviewed him. And the question was asked, um, if he accepted the apology from Buckeye Nation and the people who wanted him fired, and he kind of smiled and he gave a great answer where he was like basically like, look, uh, everybody who has been through this, we've been through it together, the ups and downs and the extremes and all of it, and this is just as much anybody's national championship in Buckeye Nation as his. What a great answer! And by the way, a lot of people on social media who were on the fire Ryan Day train came right back and were like, dude, a public apology. I was one of those people that wanted you fired. You go out and you win a national championship. And to show you I'm sorry, I'm going to donate to the Nina and Ryan Day Fund at Children's Hospital, right? That's what this video is about here. Check this out. I got to show you this. So, after signing his new contract, Ryan Day made a $1 million donation to mental health programs at the Ohio State University Medical Center. Day has been a champion for mental health awareness after losing his father many years ago, a true leader and representative of the university. So, Ryan Day and Nina Day started the On Our Sleeves campaign with Children's Hospital, where they were working with Children's Hospital on mental health issues for children. And there's actually a great Reddit thread where people talk about this very thing. And someone got on there and told this amazing story where their child was involved in self-harm, and through this program that Ryan and Nina Day helped set up at Children's Hospital, there were doctors and therapists at Children's Hospital who were able to help that child. And this mother is saying, they saved my child's life. Ryan and Nina Day, being a big part of that, have helped to save my child's life. We also have the story about Harry Miller, right? Where Harry Miller was going through a stage in his life where he was dealing with depression and became suicidal, and Ryan Day shielded that young man from the media, protected him, gave him and got him the help he needed. And Harry Miller has given credit to Ryan Day for helping to save his life. Um, this guy, beyond anything he's done in football, this guy has earned the respect of people who are involved in college football. Now, let me say this. Any proceeds we get from this video, okay, whether it gets 100 views and makes 15 cents, or it gets 100,000 views and makes $100 or more, whatever proceeds we get from this video, we will be donating that to the Children's Hospital on Our Sleeves program, and we'll be making a video about that. So, by the way, if you want to donate to this video, you can do that, absolutely. But here's why I'm doing this, right? I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I came away from Ohio Stadium on November 30th a defeated fan. I felt so jaded. I literally said the next Sunday, I am broken as a fan. That game broke me, and I officially said Ryan Day is John Cooper 2.0, and he needs to be fired. I said those words. I am taking ownership of what I said. And then Ryan Day goes on and wins the college football playoff, and I'm sitting here going, dude, I'm back on. I'm back on the Ryan Day train, right? But I'm not just back on the train. He's earned my respect. He's earned Buckeye Nation's respect. And I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I'm going to make a donation because the guy's earned it. And I don't know how else to make an apology. I've made a video once before. We've talked about it on the live shows. Now I'm going to make this video where it's like I was wrong. The dude proved me wrong. He's earned my respect. But not only has he earned my respect, I think he should have earned the respect of Buckeye Nation, who was kind of like, look, we're done with Ryan Day. Now, let me put an asterisk right here in this conversation and say this. The day after we lost to Scum, I put a poll out there and said, do you want to fire Ryan Day, wait and see what happens in the college football playoff, or are you crazy? Why in the world would we fire Ryan Day? 33% were no, he's the greatest thing of all time. We would never fire him. 33% were like, let's wait and see. That was the camp I was in at the time because I was like, even though I kind of wanted him fired, you had to let him go and see what would happen in the college football playoff. And I'm glad that I was in that camp. And 33% were like, dude, fire him today. I'm done, right? So 2/3 of Buckeye Nation were like, either he needs fired or we're going to jump on the he needs fired if they get blown out by Tennessee. So that's a lot of people, according to those polls, okay? Those are the people I'm talking to. He's earned your respect. He's absolutely 100% earned your respect. But here's the other thing. I think he's earned the respect of college football. And if you're not a Buckeye fan, but you're not a fan of the team up north, you need to start respecting this guy, right? So I'm looking at you, Notre Dame fans. All right, I hear a lot. Well, he's got a stupid beard that he dyes. Like that's no reason to hate somebody. Okay, that's he called out our coach and he wanted to know where Lou Holtz was at. Like, yeah, I think Lou Holtz might want to know where Lou Holtz is at, but I digress. Like again, whether you want to try to come up with some kind of weird anger towards him because of that, you need to start respecting Ryan Day. And here's why. The dude has he's donated $3 million. Yeah, let me say that again. $3 million that I know of. He's might have even done more than that because he's not boastful about it, okay? He's not on their social media. Let me write the check on social media and show everybody what I'm doing. That's not what he's doing. But he's donated at least 3 times. He's donated $1 million to organizations and places that that are fighting for mental health. Okay, 3 different times he's done that. So Once when he started the On Our Sleeves Foundation with Children's Hospital, he donated $1 million that day. When he got his next contract, he did it again. And then just this past month, when he got his extension on that contract, he just donated another $1 million. And so that's 3 times Ryan Day has donated $1 million to mental health. Now, we all know the story. The dude lost his dad to suicide when he was a child. And that's why I called out I made a video about the worst Notre Dame fan in the world who basically was making fun of that. And for the most part, that guy is no longer uh, that guy's no longer on social media from what I can tell. He's created a whole new account apparently because he got absolutely railroaded by his fan base when they found that out, rightfully so. And by the way, the guy who's on Twitter who basically made a terrible comment to Ryan Day that he should follow in his dad's footsteps. Yeah, that guy needs to get off social media too. That guy's done. I will never follow him. I will never like him. I will never. That guy to me doesn't even exist because he's a scum human being. But my point is this: the rest of college football, outside of everybody who's up in the state up north, because they're never going to respect Ryan Day for anything. There might be a handful of people who actually golf clap when he donates to mental health, but the rest of them are complete morons. They're scum human beings. They don't even deserve the same oxygen that we breathe because they're just terrible human beings. But the rest of college football needs to start respecting Ryan Day. And it's not because of what he's accomplished, having the greatest winning percentage since Newt Rockne in college football, better than Nick Saban himself, okay? You need to start respecting the guy because he's a good dude. Because he's a human being who actually cares, who does things the right way. And this kind of stuff, I mean, he made a comment the other day about we won this national championship the right way. And I thought about that. He's absolutely 100% right. This whole narrative about you guys bought a championship is so hogwash. We literally spent NIL to retain players who've earned it. Okay, and they went out and got a couple players from the portal, and they gave them some NIL, and some of the freshmen got a little bit of NIL, the big time 5-star recruits. Outside of that, okay, it's not like he went out and was plucking players off of teams that he wanted, okay, and tampering with rosters and throwing millions of dollars at them to try to win a national championship. That didn't happen. Looking at you, A&M in Miami. None of those things happened. He didn't break any NCAA rules and cheated and try to and put an asterisk beside this national championship. Looking at you, scum. He did it the right way. And not only on top of that, he did it while enduring the immense amount of pressure and terrible feedback he was getting from people like me and everybody else in Buckeye Nation who wanted him fired and all that pressure. And he still went out and won a national championship. He deserves our respect, but more than any of that, the guy is a good human being who cares about his players, who cares about the fans, who's willing to donate millions of dollars to people who he'll never meet, he'll never know their name, in hopes that they can find what they need to get to a healthy place mentally in their lives. That's why you should start respecting Ryan Day. If he never wins another football game at Ohio State, if he never wins another national championship, will I want a coach who can win us a national championship and beat our rival? You betcha I will, but that doesn't mean I can't respect that man. I respect him for the man he is. I respect him for the coach he is, and he has earned that. And my goodness, the rest of college football needs to step in line and respect that kind of person as well, because that's the kind of coaches that we should desire to have for all of our programs. Is a man who's willing to put his money where his mouth is. Like and share this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Has he earned your respect for what he's done outside of being the head coach of Ohio State and winning football games. Has he impacted you in some way in your life? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider considering to do so. We go live 3 times a week. Plus, we have videos all week long for you to consume and enjoy. And so, this is the place to be. Put it in your rotation of Ohio State podcasts that you enjoy consuming. We would appreciate if you would consider doing so. Till next time. Oh, man, I just about forgot again, guys. This is getting to be. I got so excited about what I was talking about, so passionate. I forgot to share with you our verse of the day. Galatians 6:9. This is what this, talking about Ryan Day and what he's been doing, reminded me of this verse. It's one of my favorite verses in the Bible. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Ryan Day has reaped a national championship because he never got weary in well doing. He continued to just stay the course, stay the path, and now he's reaping what he sowed, and that is some good vibes in Columbus, Ohio. Again, like, share the video. Please hit the thumbs up button, smash it if you don't mind. We appreciate all of you. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. Till we meet again. Go Bucks.